It's my honor to bring to you, to introduce to you, one of the most incredibly outstanding young men I've ever met. And when he smiles, God's Spirit comes right out through those teeth. Nicholas Price.
Alright, hi everybody, my name is Nick Price. I'm 17, I'm a junior at Academic Magnet High School. And before I share anything about my story, I'd like to introduce a friend of mine, one of the friends at Academic Magnet who wants to make a speech. So, here's Max.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Maxwell Aston, and like Nick, I'm a junior at Academic Magnet High School and also a brain tumor survivor. First off, I would like to thank Nick for hosting this great event. I still remember when a classmate informed me of Nick's diagnosis during my freshman PE class, but I could not yet fathom the ordeal he went through back then. In the summer of 2015, during which, as many as you know, Nick left for research to Arizona, my family and I were on a trip to Europe. On our last day, before our flight back to the U.S., I had a mild seizure and spent the night in the hospital in Germany. The next day, we found out I had a brain tumor. The radiologist thought it was operable and recommended to have the tumor removed as soon as possible. The neurologist wanted us to stay in Germany and have the surgery there. However, I desired to see my dog Charlie again, as he was too big to take with us. Therefore, we decided on leaving, and the doctor eventually agreed. We left Germany within the next 4 hours. After arriving in the U.S. without incident, the tumor was removed immediately here at the MUSC. The possible side effects were loss of vision, paralysis of the left side of the body, and the inability to solve math problems. As Nick can confirm, not being able to do math would make math a lot harder. The surgery went well for the most part, as I could still compute math to my parents' relief and move, but my vision was drastically affected. The support from friends and family made the recovery process from the visual issues and numerous other side effects much more bearable. Most helpful, however, was sharing experiences with a fellow classmate and friend that had endured the hardships and recovered from the surgery. It took a year to recover from the surgery, and I still have subtle vision issues, but I can still do homework, so it's okay. I'm excited to start brain research with the surgeon who removed my tumor within the next couple weeks at the MUSC. I truly hope that there will be more focus on brain tumors as they are the deadliest cancer in children. Thank you for supporting the Nick Price Foundation.
Alright, hi everybody again, I'm Nick Price. I was diagnosed January 29th of last year, and it was about 3 days before my first varsity soccer tryouts for the Academic Magnet. Fortunately enough, I was able to make it, and that was like one of the biggest supports I had is going to the Academic Magnet. I had so many teams wearing my t-shirts, so much support. About 6 months after that, we went to regionals for my club soccer team, and that was in Lafayette, Louisiana. And when I left for that, I knew I wasn't going home for a while, and because straight from Lafayette, I was going to Arizona to have my surgery. Unfortunately, at Lafayette, it got rained out and only got to play one game. The rest of the tournament went to coin flips after all the hard work at State Cup. But anyway, we had my surgery in Arizona. The spirits were high, and Dr. Sinai and Dr. Spetzler were my surgeons. And I can't tell you how comfortable they made me feel, especially Dr. Sinai. My mom talked to him on the phone and realized how much comfort he brought to her. And so enough to where before we even considered having surgery, went out to him, and I got to meet him face to face. And the comfort he gave me so much confidence in him after receiving the news that from MEOC that it'd be inoperable. He was the only one that was confident enough to get it out, and fortunately enough, in Arizona, the first surgery was I had to be stopped because my blood pressure spiked. My anesthesiologist canceled it, but right after that, they had another surgery which was successful, and I was expected to be in the hospital recovering for at least 10 weeks, even a month. But I was up and walking within the first or second day, and I constantly challenged myself to get up and walk further. The rehab specialist would tell me to walk down to the next door. I would walk down the entire hallway of the hospital, and it was just like dry for me. I wanted so bad to get back on the soccer field, and my goal was to make the first soccer practice for the club team that I had just made. And fortunately enough, after a couple weeks, I was back out on the soccer field and got to join my teammates for the first soccer practice. And it was because of my fortunate recovery, we had a little bit of money left over from all the helpful people that donated to me for the surgery. And I knew that I had to do something with it. I had to turn that blessing into something great. So that's where I came in and created a Nick Price Foundation. And with that, the reason why I do that is because, after going through what you do and then seeing the people next to you and all around you not be as fortunate as you, it kills you. And I just want to be able to save the world.
On your way.
But right now, I just can't. And so that's why I'm trying to help as much as I can, to help every family that I can. Because I know that these surgeries going into the brain, they're not cheap at all. All this chemo, radiation, not cheap. Very heavy on the family. And just providing that hope for a family just means the world to me. Until the day that somebody looks me into the eyes and says that I saved their son or daughter just from the financial aid that I provided them, that would mean the world to me, and it would make it all so special. And bringing it here today, I love seeing everybody coming together and supporting me, because it just means so much. Especially the Republic letting me hold it here, and a big huge thanks to Miss Jamie for working her butt off for me. She was on 100% of work mode for me from day one of my diagnosis, and she really was my guardian angel. I also would like to give a huge thanks to Schaefer Marketing, Aventus Digital with Josh Royal, Charlie Price, O'Neill Plastic Surgery, Magnolia Dermatology, and my sister's company, Lashes and Lace Bridal and Salon. So please answer me. Another huge thanks for everybody being out here. I'm going to hand it over to my mom to make a big toast.
Hi. I am so excited that all of you guys showed up and are here to support my son. But first of all, I have to say how proud I am of my son. I cannot believe the amazing young man he's turned out to be. And I'm trying to do this without crying, but he's so amazing. And I also want to thank all of you for just showing up. One of the things that we learned last year was just show up. It meant so much to us if we were having a bad day or going through something difficult, for somebody to just show up. And that's what all of you are doing tonight, is you just showed up, and that is tremendous. And so I want to thank you guys so much for being here. And so here's to Nick for being so amazing, and here's to you all for making such a difference. And for what all you put us through last year, here's a big F you to brain tumors and cancer.